His way is the way of the universe. All energy is God, especially dark matter energy. Since dark matter energy came first.
How you doing? Check.
Hey, Tricksters. Welcome. Time for our daily meetings into the backrooms. Of the backrooms, really. We're gonna go to playrooms. I said daily meetings. I'm sorry, that was absolutely wrong. It's like a segment I want to have this as like a liminal zone. Liminal zone with the trickster. LGWT. Put that right up in the corner there, please, for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. But it's Red Trickster here, all right? And we're just playing a backrooms game, pretty much, right? Dreamcore. Well, and it's usually like a when I just sit here, ramble, playing a very obscure liminal type weird game. It don't even gotta be Dreamcore. It could be anything else. Like, fuck, I might just start up Silent Hill 2, wander around for a bit, or but the point is to just get lost in the liminality and just have a discussion. All right, now that the introduction's out the way, welcome to LW, not LZWT, LZWT. At our corner, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna put like a mild, um, put like a mild little objective there for us to do. We gotta open that gate real quick. I might listen to the next level. Who knows? All right, but let's on discussing things. Talking about how things are. I have like a nice bucket of popcorn with me, and I have like a xenomorph on this fucking popcorn bucket here. Mm. Headed towards the tourism. Kind of wanted to just talk about expectations and how they literally can shape your reality. Even like not even really expectations, but like perspective. There's been a lot of times where like I just couldn't believe a certain situation or how certain things are playing out, whether it be good or bad. And it's all just about perspective and how you're looking at things. Honestly, realistically, like there's nothing better than just losing your mind, getting lost in shit, and I don't know. I want to say just getting out of character for a bit, just a little bit, not entirely, not totally. Definitely been here already. I'm gonna move out. Well, Trickster, what do you mean by getting out of character? Well, I mean by like you have a certain idea of like how you are, but you do one thing that you usually don't always typically do. And you do this for like to get like a little change of scenery of like how your life plays out, all this other stuff. You know, simple stuff. People do it all the time. They just don't realize it. We don't really put much thought into it. Like, well, this is basically just taking risk. And it's funny because I've noticed or I felt that recently, like even like I don't know if it's shown through like my gameplays, stuff like that or whatever, my gameplay videos, but based off of my actions, I feel like I've definitely grown to be way more unhinged and off the wall than I thought. Like if I was to tell you the things I've accomplished this past 3 months since I like lost my place or whatever, you would think I'm like some sort of vigilante or some shit like that. Like I just live like a wild lifestyle. But compared to like what I was before. It's- And then thinking about it, I'm like, no, I actually always like taking adventures, doing weird stuff, doing things I don't normally do or people wouldn't, things that people wouldn't normally do. Very soon, I'm about to do it again. I'm about to have like a certain experience where I'm like, wow, I never thought I'd be doing this, or I never thought I could see myself doing this, and like when I was younger, like that kind of feeling. I'm gonna have that very soon, but like that's like another reason why I wanted to make this video a little bit. It's just kind of like refreshing, like understand that a lot of times it's yeah. Do I need a flashlight? Because bro, I can't see a goddamn thing. I'm hoping like I have no idea. I couldn't see shit. I'm just hearing doors opening and closing, all this other bullshit. But yeah, like in a sense, a lot of times I just gotta get out of my own head and just like just try to make the initiative. And a lot of times, I don't know if this is like true for my generation or like that. I'm not sure if it's like it's entirely true for my generation or anything like that, but like I don't like making the initiative sometimes. Sometimes I just want to be met 50-50. Like I'll initiate some effort and I get met with that effort, but nope, sometimes you just gotta be your own boss. Like you gotta take control, you gotta take charge. Because a lot of people, like, especially when it comes to communication, do not. And that becomes your problem at the end of the day. But yeah, I forgot what we was talking about last time. We was going through the halls of illusions, illusionary conversations and pathways. It was like through like through the Playrooms area, I believe. I'm getting absolutely lost here. I shouldn't be. This place is kind of way more straightforward than the other levels. Hmm. I guess the takeaway that you can get from this, to kind of sum up a little bit better what I'm saying, is never assume that whatever you're doing is impossible or just highly unlikely. I said this, there's a lot of like stupid, curious, or unique people in this world that'll definitely make at least with some of your ideas of reality. Don't let people tell you can't do things, all this other stuff. And worst of all, or best of all, don't let people limit you into thinking you're only capable of doing certain things and not the whole shebang, you know what I mean? Because the reality is sometimes people can't do it themselves and they project that failure and that inability on you. Because if there's something that they can't do that's just naturally hard to do or known to be impossible, they feel better about themselves, which is only human. It's all a human trait. As I say this too, I'm not really saying it to my viewers or future viewers, even just kind of to myself. Just like to always remember. Because I do watch my videos, believe it or not, I do watch my videos, yes. I do watch my videos occasionally, and I do find them funny. It's just kind of just reminding myself. So when I look back here, like I'm saying, like maybe 2 years where, let's say I'm not feeling too highly of what I do or my ideals or stuff like that or whatever. Look back at this video and remember, no, there was a certain point when I was definitely onto something. I definitely know what I was doing a bit, just a tiny bit. I can't say the same for right now because I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to be. I have no idea where's even a right direction, step in the right direction so far. Another thing though, I am very excited for the Backrooms movie that's coming up. Like in 1 month. We only got 1 month left, guys. And soon we're gonna know if these fools have a good idea how the Backrooms is supposed to be or not. While we're on the subject of it, we could talk a little bit about the Backrooms idea and kind of what I wish or hoped for this game even. So certain Backrooms certain backroom fans don't exactly like the idea of being pursued by some weird monster, some obscurity, and long hauls because they'd rather just go through this alone than just it's like take in the fact that there's no other entity or person or thing there around you in this place. But honestly, like as a game, as a movie, the concept is it's a little boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like this is creepy. This spot right here, this hallway, very creepy. There's like a long, semi-medium size, like red door at the end of a dark hallway. It's like kind of like the only light. Well, like it can only get creepy for so be creepy for so long when you know, or there's nothing at the end of this tunnel. I have nothing to worry about. Only thing that could possibly jump scare me is my own footsteps. See what I mean? My own abrupt insanity. I have the potential to scare myself better than any other creature, but unfortunately, that will get old as well. So, what I'm hoping for the movie that's coming out, I wanted it to have most of all the great aspects of the backrooms, but more importantly, I want them to rely heavily, and I mean rely heavily on the wild environments, the wild environmental levels of the backrooms. Last time I played this game and this specific level, the playrooms, I was talking about a level that can de-age you, that can dismantle your body just from being in it. And it's a short room, like not a short room, but like a small house too. Level's not that big, but the consequence of being in that level and not knowing what to do will lead you to the age or age until you're nothing but dust, pretty much. So not de-age, but pro-age. It don't even have to specifically be that environment. It could be any other environment that's hazardous or that makes you just grateful that you live on Earth, you live on planet Earth with oxygen, with gravity that's predictable type gravity, things that's not Euclid and volatile. As soon as you get to that point in your life where you're thankful of just everything being normal around you, and you're remembering, hey, know that very small percentage of sunlight that needs to be present from the sun enough for us to be properly temperatured and energized for this planet? Yeah. Yeah, we're living that right now because the sun is perfectly distanced. So that way we don't burn up too much or we don't freeze to death. Literally at the perfect distance. But the backrooms is supposed to can be different realities where your conditions are not so ideal, like your gravity, your oxygen, the things that you breathe. When you go to these alien planets and these alien worlds or whatever, facing this is a very huge risk. A lot of times when you see backrooms found footage shows or movies or whatever, they never touch on the subject of the wanderer coughing out of nowhere or becoming inept and able to go on in this alien dimension world, you know? They was to put that on the big screen and show that, hey, we should be fucking grateful for how we live because we can't really live anywhere else. It's a special type of horror to be able to have the viewer or the consumer afraid to breathe, afraid to live life, or take taking their breath, their experience, as mundane as it was, and then just increasing it to being much more vast than it was before, much more important. Welcome to the Sky Room. I'm gonna put a little Easter egg here too for when I officially one of my stories officially go viral or whatever, who knows. This may be the Trickster's channel, but technically Angel of Darkness is speaking. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean by that later. In life. There's gonna be an author that you're gonna have to watch out for. An author, story concepts. He's not gonna make himself known so much. He's gonna be the angel of the darkness. Angel of dark. Angel of the darkness. He created stories like the Backrooms. Unfortunately, help of me, Red Trickster, and my way of telling stories. I helped him create the concept of it, but it's not like the Backrooms so much. It's more of like it's like the realm of anything that does not exist or never has exist. Meaning the areas that you reside in, it's like an ever changing dimension. Just a different dimension that constantly changes. Its environment, its spaces, putting your life at danger at all times. It's like total chaos personified or uniform chaos. Not everything all at once, but it shifts and changes like switching a channel with the TV, pretty much. So let's say 1 minute you're in the Coliseum, 1 minute you're in New York City streets, but you have giant castles everywhere, or you got dragons, or shit like that. That's basically the freedom in it, not in it. It's the freeness in it. Watch out for a story like that, and the author named Angel of the Dark, AOD. Because he's bad news. Stories is often very fucking frightening. But unfortunately, Angel of Darkness is definitely not pro-human. Let's just say that. His way is the way of the universe. All energy is God in his eyes. Especially dark matter energy. Since dark matter energy came first. Oh my God. I don't know what I was looking at, but I got freaked out. This is a very good episode. We're making a lot of progress somehow. My crouch? Or is this place just that massive? I didn't think we were gonna get to this today. But we're gonna be wandering like sheep again. Hey. Oh my God. I got to run into party poopers, party goers. Bruv. I wonder, will party goers be in the movie? I doubt it. Will smilers be in the movie? Yeah, but this is just a reminder to never doubt myself and to just always like keep an open mind for things. When I first started this YouTube shit, I never really figured I'd have that much as much viewers and subscribers as I do now. Like I always felt it was gonna be super impossible. I don't even have a lot right now, but I'm still happy that I can see that my channel is growing a bit. Doesn't take me 4 to 5 months or a whole year to like gain a subscriber like it used to. But the consistency definitely helps. Another thing I need to learn, consistency. Sometimes when things look a little bleak or whatever, I start losing faith and I don't follow through with things, and I need to stop doing that. Like recently, I just reminded myself of like all the things that I've actually accomplished, that I've actually did. And it's like a lot of this shit is multitasking as fuck. Like I just never really thought of it that way. I'm just doing what I can, just doing what I like. Now, true enough, if I focus on one thing at a time that interests me and like just accomplishment off of the rip, that's one thing that I always wanted to do. Activate that generator. But yeah. Oh shit, what is that? What the hell was that? So far, I'm liking the music that's playing right now with this shit. But I am getting a little tired. Even if someday I don't end up like being super well known with like my videos and stuff like that, definitely gotta say that I'm definitely happy with the life that I have. I don't say that enough. How many doors are there? I don't say that enough, and I'm gonna start saying it right now. Welcome to the maze room. But yeah, guys, sometimes you gotta let things not get the better of you. You feel better when you have options and ideas that come through. And the ideas that you see through come together and they actually work very well. No better feeling than that. Seeing things through is what a lot of people struggle on. I don't want that to be me. I want to try to find a lot of fun things and the things that into think different things. Just a lot of fun things. There's always got to be one way. It doesn't always have to cater to an exact need all the time. When I finished Resident Evil Requiem, I was a bit sad though. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was just a little bit sad because I didn't I forgot what I was gonna say. Alright guys, have a good one. Been Ren Trickster, but I'm about to go right to sleep. I can feel myself fading off. Eyelids are getting heavy. Palms are sweaty. There's vomit on my sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Nerves. The tears are flowing. I was gonna come about another press around, but I'm falling asleep. It's this music. Uh, oh, all right. It's been Red Trickster playing Dreamcore, a new segment called Liminal WXY. Or the WY.